So I think somehow we figured out that I just have to still do everything.
Well, but that's the best. No, I plug stuff in. Look at this.
Yeah, you plug something. I think.
Is there a way we can make two microphones work? Because I don't see this relationship being a good one.
But maybe they will work on Ashley's.
I
thought we did it.
If she has a newer, maybe it's newer.
We did do it, but do you remember Michelle's mic kept cutting out?
Oh yeah, Sabo.
Yeah,
Sabo.
so it may just be a MacBook power thing.
I wonder if there's an adapter I can get. If there's something like to plug into one, a splitter.
Maybe I'll just buy you guys a computer.
No. Okay.
I'm all right with that.
You think it'll work on the iPad?
Definitely not.
Yeah, it'd be worse.
You bought me an iPad.
Who did?
Christopher.
He
What?
bought you an iPad?
Oh yeah, I did. It was
So thank me for him
yeah.
and Sarah. Him and Sarah.
I didn't pay her to plan our wedding,
Yeah.
so.
And an Apple Pen. I can take notes. Welcome to the family, go.
I got it for free, actually. I didn't tell her that.
What the fuck?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. So are we recording this?
Yeah, we've been recording for the past couple minutes.
It's one. He's a sneaker.
See, I want you to take note of what's happening. Every time I move the mic, Michelle moves it closer, and I literally moved this so I was more in it. Michelle started to go like this.
But we're not in it.
Michelle
It's not being
I
To
recorded.
be fair, you project very well, Jason.
No, I'm fine. I understand that.
But I'm also like on the
that's what I
table.
trained
Like,
for.
look, on the table.
Well, if you act like that, it's going to be a little more difficult.
Well, welcome us back. Oh wait, are we doing
No,
that yet? No.
This is the preview, and then
Oh.
and then he does that music, which we might.
I
Let's
think.
talk about
Don't you
that.
think Jason should write a song like a ditty?
No, I like the orchestration.
Oh.
But you don't like
Alright.
this. You don't like this song.
No, it just sounds.
Do you guys
I think
remember
it-
I never released the one we recorded?
Yeah,
that
thank
was just
God.
we were just talking.
Yeah.
I remember.
Well, it's too far away.
And I remembered, and then I said, but then it was getting close to your wedding, and then I was
Right,
like, well,
right.
we can't talk about New Year's being next week because we're in March.
I completely forgot, and then probably a week after my honeymoon, I was like,
yeah,
Yeah, we remembered,
we let it go.
but we let it go.
We let
sorry.
it go.
I mean, that's okay. We were disappointed.
So
but-
actually, to all our listeners, this is the legitimate first episode.
you know what? We'll keep that as like the unaired.
Yeah.
So in the future, we'll release it as a
Maybe
special.
there was some spicy stuff.
Yeah, there was. If
That woman came in and slapped Michelle.
Yeah,
And I punched her.
that was unexpected.
He punched her.
That could be like
Jason took
extra
off his
content.
pants.
Like I did not take
Well,
off.
there's
my
nothing
pants.
weird about that.
We
Jason's
weren't on
always taking
camera.
his
There's no
pants.
reason to take it off.
Oh,
Oh,
That's true. I'm your sister.
that's
weird.
fair.
not for you.
Well, if you're not on camera and it's me and Chris in a room with you,
Now, why would I take off my pants? That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't
We're
think
not on
we've hung
camera.
out.
Your pants.
You always take your pants off when we hang out.
Well, yeah.
All right.
All right.
All
Here
right.
we are.
Well, welcome back, everyone. This is episode 1 of season 2.
Yes, sorry it took us a little bit. There was some
Life.
and this is actually since we last recorded. Chris has moved to Seattle,
Yes.
or out, and so we're now doing this remotely. We don't know what we're doing.
We don't.
Yeah.
Chris is actually filming
Yeah.
this with us in the past because he's in a different time
Uh-huh.
zone.
But
Correct.
we couldn't get the other microphones to work, so we're technically sharing a
We're
mic.
sharing a mic. So you know how you have a good first season, the second season, it's like everything gets better. In a lot of ways, it's gotten a little worse. So it's
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. So this is a test of our sibling relationship.
probably feel less-
sharing a mic.
Less like a star now, because I used to serve you coffee and have
True.
snacks.
We
and
let's
it was
tell
a
them
whole
what we got.
production.
Right.
So we are shooting this at our parents' house.
Yeah.
And we got, I guess, craft services. But why don't you tell them what
'Cause
was
it's-
part of it?
it's
What Dad
free-
gave us?
It's free childcare.
Yeah.
to
What
feed
did
my
what
parents.
did Dad give us as our charcuterie?
He gave us some sliced deli ham and some sliced bologna.
He did slice the bologna.
He
though.
sliced it.
Yeah.
And some tantalizing water crackers.
And
so
Swiss cheese. So
yeah, it's almost like we're doing this like in a van by the river. Like we're not. We've definitely. This is a labor of love because there's really no perks anymore. It's just us like in a dark room, just
Yeah.
talking.
Well,
Yeah.
it can only look up.
Right. Well, it was up, and now we're down again.
Well, I mean, we know who's to blame for that.
Yeah.
This guy.
Selfish.
it's so crazy. because it's your podcast, but
Yeah.
somehow.
Well, if memory serves me, it is our. So I will give credit where credit's due. You know, it started off. It was Michelle's idea. In fairness.
Yep.
And then Christopher, I believe, ran with it. Chris, like,
Well, yeah. Agreed.
did all this
How to
stuff.
do it.
So
And the thing is, it's not that I don't want to help you. It's just I deleted the internet once on my old computer.
Yeah.
Like, it was gone.
it's not cute.
And I talked to someone at like Apple. They didn't know what I did. So like, I just
Did you
don't
ever
know.
find out why you did that?
I wanted to clean up my computer. I have a problem with needing.
She's trying to clear her history.
And
her
you
internet
cleared
history.
the internet?
Oh, I actually did like the operating system. I think I deleted it, and it said like I don't think you want this, but it still let me.
And you went forward with it.
Yeah.
You didn't listen to your computer.
I mean, it's just a computer. It's always telling me like, click if you're not a robot. So why should I trust it?
That's
don't-
fair.
She's right.
So
Well, also for a lot of her life, she was a robot. So
what?
nothing.
I don't know what that means.
So we're 3 months into 2022.
3 months
we
into
haven't recorded
2022.
since 21. What's new? What's going on?
I mean,
Jesus.
well, we have Chris as more of a contributor this year, right? He's going to be kind of our third host or
Christopher's been promoted.
And-
He is not middle-aged.
No, but
Um,
maybe he's going to talk to us about
He's
Hip
sort
things.
of like
what he's worried about becoming middle-aged.
he's our Gelman. He's our
Oh.
Gelman. If this was
Oh,
Regis
Regis
and
is-
Kathy
yeah.
Lee, he's Gelman.
But Chris got married
He
a
did.
little
I
over a
did.
month ago.
I did.
So that was part of life that kept us away from recording.
So COVID is on the
Hopefully-
back burner just in
hopefully
time
done.
for World War III.
How's it?
Yeah,
How
that's-
is it over there? COVID.
I mean, real low positivity, like 1 point something.
Yeah,
Real
Are
low.
masks required anywhere?
Nope,
No.
they're out of everywhere.
No,
Except
not
buses,
every
school
county.
buses.
Not every county.
Well, Anne Arundel.
Anne Arundel. The majority of counties.
Yeah, I think on school buses is the only place they have to be.
Okay.
So doing good. Nothing like a war to
What?
stop COVID from being a thing.
Yeah.
What did
right.
you just say? What?
War.
A war. I think it's
Nothing
a
like
ward.
a war.
Award.
So
Nothing
Yeah.
like a war to
what
start a
about
war.
there? You still have masks, right? But-
Kind of.
California doesn't, so you
So-
still do?
Yeah. So, I think it's no longer required in restaurants, but
Okay.
like when you first walk in, obviously you don't have to wear it when you eat. But now I don't think it is anymore. It's on
Okay.
the restaurant side, and I'm actually going back to the office on Tuesday for a tour.
Oh,
And
nice.
they're not required in the office anymore, and
Oh,
we can
there you
start coming in optionally.
Let's talk
Cool.
about this. Let's talk
Wait,
about
before
this.
you talk about that, because
Okay.
you should.
Yeah.
I think it's smart for restaurants to wear a mask before you get to your table because COVID exists more
All right, all
in
right.
transit
All
on
right.
the way
When
to
you
the
walk
table.
in, it flies.
So yeah,
All right. So
it's
Jason,
not lies.
Jason
but-
was working the whole time, so that's fine.
Right.
I was furloughed for a couple months, and
Yeah.
then I went back. So I've been back for a while. So we don't know this perspective. So we want to talk to you, somebody who's been remote for now
Well,
2
my wife's
years.
been remote.
Huh?
My wife's been remote.
All right, she's not here. This is
Okay.
our podcast.
No, all right, yeah.
I love you,
Okay.
Ashley. All right. So Chris, you've been remote for 2 years. You've moved. You started in another company. How do you feel about going back to the office?
I'm very excited.
I bet.
Every
very
day you go
excited.
back. You'll be back every day.
No, not every day.
Okay.
My ideal situation would be like 2-3 days a week to go back.
And you think that's going to be how it is moving forward, or you think eventually they'll make you go back full?
No, I think it's just gonna be like a flex, like 2 to 3 days. They can't do it any more than that. Just in the kind of corporate environment now, with all these people know they can do their jobs remote now. So if you don't offer that, no one's gonna
But
work
as your
for you.
employee,
Yeah.
yeah, but as your employer, you can say that, right?
Yeah, but why would you
Oh, but
do
you're
that?
saying if you're looking at 2 places, why would you work at one that you have to be there 5 days a
Well,
week?
If
Right.
you're still
Okay.
able to be successful by working remotely, why
Yeah.
would your employer force you to do that? I mean,
Because there's something to be said about accountability when you're working.
yeah, but if you're able to, that's what I'm saying. If
Yeah.
he's able to do his job, I mean, obviously he has certain things he has to do. If he's able to complete those tasks, what does it matter where he does
I
it?
guess there has to be a gate, to make sure you are performing at a certain level. You get the right to then work from home. right?
Yeah.
Oh, you just
Yeah.
came up with your own policy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
I'm making a new policy.
We'll do that for our interns.
I haven't been fired, so I guess I'm doing a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well enough
Well,
to.
but I think it's hard. At this point, it's. I
But
mean,
that's
it's
just
hard
it,
to
right?
judge.
Like, that's my philosophy on work as a whole. Like, even if I'm working from home and say I do 2 hours of good work, but I'm getting the job done, and you don't
Yeah.
notice I'm not,
And that way,
then what does it
yeah.
matter?
What does it
No,
matter?
no, it's true.
No, I think that, I mean, to think, what I think is to honestly think that people are working 8 hours a day straight is ridiculous.
I am.
No,
Right?
you're not.
No, I'm
we
not.
know you're not, sweetie. We know you're not.
Mom is.
Mom,
Mothers
did you
never
hear her
take
say
off.
she- yeah.
that's right. Motherhood.
Are you
Well,
talking
yeah.
about your job as a mother? Oh. Mom, you sit down.
We
sometime.
can't hear what she says, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it's best just to ignore her.
yeah.
She's like the Wizard of Oz. Just she's behind the curtain. So
But
just
yeah,
leave her alone.
I'm excited. I miss the just the human element. Plus, I have moments where I can concentrate at home, but there are times where my significant other just comes down and starts talking to me where I need to
Yeah.
concentrate.
Yep.
And so it's hard to get through to her that I'm at work.
Yeah.
Leave
She's
me
so
alone.
simple. Yeah, she's so simple.
I'm interested. I feel like some of the people you know from like just the screen, when you see them, they're going to be different than you thought. Taller or shorter or like
Right. No, that's a good
like,
point.
like round. Or
Yeah,
like,
plus
Yeah, don't tell
everyone I work with
no
now,
leg.
I've never met in person. So
Yeah.
Wow.
So you've
That'd be
never been to
nice.
the office either.
nope.
He literally just said that.
Does it have a cafeteria?
So they're updating it right now.
Okay.
It's under construction. I think it won't have like a cafeteria like with a lunch lady or something, but like a cafe, like coffees and
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Has a rock climbing wall and like nap pods, stuff like that.
Are you going to climb the rock wall?
Probably not.
Oh, thank
Can I
God.
ask you a question though? In the
Thank
cafeteria,
God.
they have a rock wall. Do they know what lunch is?
So
No, it's
the
not
rock
in the-
wall
Oh,
isn't
okay.
in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Okay, I was
It's
like,
probably in the
come,
rec
go eat
room.
lunch and climb a
It's
wall.
like when you first walk in the building.
Do
got
they
it.
think you're children? Like you gotta.
We
have
are
recess?
children. We are children. We
No,
make video
that's
games.
accurate.
What do you mean?
That's accurate. I mean, yeah, that's pretty childish.
If if I ever come to your office to visit you and somebody's climbing a rock wall,
You're not
I'm
allowed
knocking
in.
them over. I'm
You're
knocking
too
them
much of an
over.
adult.
Huh?
Actually, I want you to climb the rock wall.
No,
now.
I have no desire. I don't trust
I have a
rocks.
desire to see you climb the rock
I don't
wall.
trust rocks.
You don't trust rocks or nature?
It's all the same.
So yeah, on Tuesday I go for a tour, get my office badge for the first time, and then we actually have like a open house in 2 weeks, like a little party. So
Oh,
that'll be fun.
Is there? Stop speaking behind me.
I feel like going into the
Mom and
office
Dad.
though gives you a schedule. It kind of makes you
Right.
more. I think it kind of makes you more productive to
well,
actually.
and I think when you leave work, then you kind of are like, I'm done with work. Instead
Right.
of, I hear
Correct.
that a lot. Working from home, you're like, well, I should do this. I should do that.
Yeah.
Right. You never really feel like you're off the clock.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And yeah, my healthy habits have just been terrible since working
Yeah.
from home.
Well, I think
Because-
even like eating, right? Eating bad things.
yeah,
and-
eating bad food. It's so hard just to like motivate yourself to go to the gym because you're just. It's
You're
just
never
like
leaving.
yeah, it's just
Like, look, the blinds are closed. What is he in a cat?
blinds are closed.
Cave?
I like the dark.
Oh,
Oh,
so
so
do
does
you.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Me? Why did you say me? I don't like the dark.
Because you like, I don't know, like scary Batman type things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait, do I like scary movies and that equates to me liking the dark?
I would assume you like
You're
the
such
dark.
a dramatic person walking in the woods in the
I mean, it's
dark.
a-
You're telling me that's not
Okay,
you?
first of all,
That's
I've
you.
never wandered into the woods in the nighttime. I don't. That doesn't
Dusk.
happen.
You have
Jay, have you ever watched Vampire Diaries?
I have watched that show before. Why?
Okay. Sarah just watched the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yeah, she just watched the whole series. Not like
Wow.
in one night, but
Oh, I
over
don't
the
think that's
last
possible.
2
Yeah.
months.
No, I've seen some episodes of that. I mean, it's like a teen, well, not a teen thing, but it definitely skews female. So
Oh yeah, like
That's
Buffy
what I-
doesn't.
Buffy is not.
Jason.
You think Buffy skews female?
You think it's
Buffy.
skewed?
I don't think it skews female. I mean, I don't think it skews necessarily male per se, but I don't think
Right.
people view
Okay.
Buffy as like a female
Vampire
show.
Diaries is much closer to like
Yes.
Twilight than
Bingo,
Okay.
which
Buffy.
I think is more like romantic. I don't
Do you
think
want to know what
Fair,
I just
fair.
finished rewatching?
What? Can you do me a quick favor? Can you say rewatch one more time?
Rewatching
Go ahead.
The
It's like
Sopranos.
I'm hosting
The
this
Sopranos.
with Barbara Walters.
Honestly, Michelle probably would love Vampire Diaries.
Oh,
Oh, you cut out for a second. I'd love what?
you said the Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries.
I don't think I would.
I
Try
think
it.
you would.
I think I tried to watch it.
It's
But I
like the
didn't.
new 901-210.
Nope.
That's the wrong
First of
zip
all,
code.
there will never be
90210.
another 90210.
Thank God for that.
I mean, never.
Well,
It-
there
How
literally
are you
was
talking?
another
but it was
one.
bad. It lasted like a couple seasons. and it was
Michelle,
bad.
you just went, ah, man. you have like a speech impediment.
Anyways, I watched The Sopranos again. Back to that. That's a good show.
That tickled me. So we're really basically just talking right now, which
Yeah,
is
well, this is the
fine.
That's what a
introduction-
podcast is.
Back
What do you
to
mean?
What
our
a podcast
introduction.
is.
So we're going to look to be doing a little bit more. I don't know.
Well,
what the word
what's
is.
new with you guys? We were just talking about me.
Oh, that's
It's
true.
been
Oh,
3
yeah.
months. Something has to have
I mean,
happened.
Jason's son Grayson is still
Yeah,
alive. and
my
kicking,
son
so
is
He's
that's
growing.
doing
Yeah.
well.
He's got a bad attitude, but I like it.
He has an appropriate attitude.
I've just been working, busy.
Yeah, I have to be honest. Like nothing,
Yeah.
nothing extraordinary happened. I
Status
mean,
quo.
stuff is coming.
God, you guys are fucking
Um,
boring.
I was called back
Jason-
for
Oh yeah,
a mini series for
Yeah.
a certain cable
Oh.
network several times.
I'm gonna be starring in my own one-woman show.
No, you're not.
Oh,
That's a lie.
no, I'm not.
I'm
What would the
directing a
title
show,
be of Michelle's one-woman show?
Willy Willy Great.
What?
Michelle's doing a
Maybe we
one-woman
call
show
Richie.
where she plays Barbara Walters the whole time.
No, her show would be called Let's Get Nuts.
Oh, and VTS.
I didn't know what you were going to say there for a second. Let's get naked.
That's
not-
your show,
You know, you really give a false view of me.
Jason.
You do it to yourself.
No, I don't.
One
I didn't
time,
volunteer
okay,
that. I
you
get
just-
naked.
Wait, I'm gonna tell a story. One time,
Okay, wait a second.
you were staying at my house.
Oh,
I
God.
took you
I
in.
was living at your
I was like
house.
Ellis Island. I took you in. I got up
No one lived on Ellis Island.
to pee, and you
Yeah.
were there, and
Okay,
you greeted me,
Wait,
and it was dark, and I got mad, and I went back to bed. But you were apparently naked. Why
Okay.
would you walk around someone
wait a
else's house
second.
naked?
Wait a
Completely?
second.
Or like a robe?
Wait a second.
No, he says naked.
No, wait a second.
I would have punched
Did
you.
he have a
if
All
you-
sock on?
So Michelle had strict rules in her house. So
Clothes
I
on
had
all
to
the
do
time.
what I needed to do before 6:30 in the morning. At 6:30, she would have waked up, and I wasn't allowed to go near her, talk to her, or go into the bathroom.
It's just you. I'm a morning
So it was
person.
6:15. So I was ahead of schedule.
I know. I just had to pee.
And I needed just to use the bathroom real quick, like to pee. And I typically sleep naked. So I went to use the bathroom, and you showed up. You were ahead of schedule.
It doesn't matter. Typically, when means implying when you own your own house.
You typically sleep naked?
Yeah. Why?
If there was so you're telling me if there was a fire in my house, you would have been running out with your ass hanging out
No.
and your
Michelle,
pee-pee.
can I ask you a quick question?
Running out of my house from a fire.
If there was a fire,
You just call it a pee-pee?
yeah. Why did you act shocked that I sleep naked? Why is that weird?
I don't know. Because what if something catastrophic happens in the
Why
middle
does
of the night?
everyone think that you don't have the ability to put your pants on?
But
Like, you
that's
can-
precious time.
No, it's how
You wake
slow
up,
do you
Grayson's
put your
room's
clothes
on fire, and you have to put your
Well,
pants
first
on
of all,
first.
the last
Yeah,
time
that's true.
we lit the
sorry,
bonfire
Grayson.
in Grayson's room,
Gee,
you're right.
fires
It did
don't
go.
start by people setting bonfires.
Okay,
you sound
but-
stupid.
All right, you're really creating a what if scenario.
Yeah.
You never
You wake
know.
up, Ashley screaming, Grayson's got a gun, 10 seconds, he's gone, and you gotta put your pants on.
Grayson's got a gun. So you're worried about me sleeping naked, but my 1.5-year-old has a gun.
Well, that's probably 'cause he
he's not
saw
gonna
you
be 1.5
naked.
forever.
He doesn't see me naked. He's in his bed. I'm in mine.
He's gonna start climbing out, and he's gonna get a surprise.
Well, then I just throw pants on. Again, I don't know how slow you all get dressed, but they're pretty easy
And
just
then
to
you
throw
go
some
too
pants
quick. you might hurt yourself.
No. You just throw pants on. What
All right.
are you like? Time to get dressed. Bruh. Putting on pants. It's so slow.
I mean,
Glad my son doesn't have a gun.
yeah, but
Look at
in
him.
in like an emergency situation, like you got, like you just woke up out of sleep, so you're a little disoriented now. Like something bad's happening, someone's yelling, something,
And you're
like
putting
you're
your pants on
rushing.
upside down.
Right,
Yeah.
like it's not just like you have.
If
you're-
something that catastrophic is happening and it forces me to run outside naked, I'm okay with that.
Okay, that's fine.
You know what? I'll just pick up my pants and bring them with me, and I'll put them on later.
Okay.
Because
Are
if
your
someone's
pants
like,
right
"You're
next to you while you sleep?
what happened?"
Where are your pants while you sleep?
They're on the floor right next to me.
On
Oh.
the floor.
Michelle,
You're like an animal.
do you live in like a sewer? Why can't you put stuff on the floor? Well,
You
because
have a
I don't walk
dog.
around
You got a
naked.
dog.
A dog?
Oh wait a
I
minute!
don't.
You do love the dark, Michelle.
Yeah.
You do
She's like
live
a
in the
Puritan.
shadows.
Every time we call you on FaceTime, you like appear out of the
But
darkness.
it's not because it's dark. I have dimmers. I like a nice dim atmosphere.
Michelle, when I lived with you, your house was so dark. We were right next to each other and didn't know it.
I can hear you breathing. You're a heavy breather.
It was about 30 minutes before I realized you were even home.
Wow.
That's dark.
Well, we're coming up on spring, summer. Any
Yes.
fun plans in the future?
I mean, I'm heading to Minnesota next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Potentially
Maybe Vegas.
Maybe Vegas.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we're going, even if we have to go now. I'm
Oh
psyched.
wow,
for
you're
Vegas.
excited.
The free hotel room is attractive.
It is attractive, but I'm going. I'm
The
going.
wing.
Are we?
Staying at the Wynn.
Do you want to share a room, Michelle?
Well, but if I could be getting a free room with
Oh,
Jason,
I'm not staying at the Wynn. I'm staying at the Aria.
is that better?
We don't know. We don't know what to
Oh.
compare it to. The Wynn looks
Uh,
lovely.
You're not going to stay in the same hotel as us?
Where is the Wynn?
It's right down the street. I guess
Yeah.
everything's right.
Right down
Let
the
me-
street. Yeah. You know how many times I heard something was right down the street and it take us 2 hours to get
Yeah,
there?
that's true.
I just like to do things I'm familiar with. And
No, I feel you. I wanted to stay at our RES too, but obviously for company. So my wife is, I don't want to give too many details, but if this company is paying for the hotel at this, I'm not going to be like, no, because, for the most part, we're going to be hanging out and stuff. I mean, we're going to be with
Yeah.
my son, which is going to make Vegas very different than the last time I went.
Yeah.
But
I
I
don't
think it'll
remember
still be-
seeing any children. No, there must have been.
Oh no, I saw a bunch of I saw more families than I thought I would.
You pay attention to kids more than I do, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a problem back in the day.
What?
I'm joking. Like, you're a problem.
Is
Just
Michelle on a
joking.
phone while we're trying to record a
She's
I was
looking
podcast?
up
trying
the
to see
hotel.
how close the hotels were. That's
Oh.
all.
Is it on the strip?
I
The Wynn?
can't seem to find. I found the Win.
This can't be what we're talking about.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we'll circle back to that.
Aria is like next to like the MGM and the
Yeah.
Oh,
The
MGM
Hollywood.
Grand.
what's the one with the fountains? Bellagio.
It's by the Luxor.
It's by the Bellagio.
Bellagio.
Same side of the street as the Bellagio, like 2 hotels over.
Okay, I'll look at it because I can't find any of these.
Yep.
Yeah.
Vegas was
Alright.
great.
But no,
I-
yeah.
It was
So
great. So
I'm
that's coming,
excited
and
for
then
that.
obviously, I'm in July. I'm going to Williamsburg, Busch Gardens.
Okay.
Oh.
My mother-in-law wants
Hmm.
us to go for her birthday, but she's paying for it.
Okay.
But
She
it's
doesn't
her
understand
birthday.
a birthday. I wish we had parents like that.
I know a good gift you could get her, Jason.
What?
Your mother-in-law.
What gift?
I think the baseball All-Star game is in Seattle, so you could fly her out and take her to the All-Star game.
That could be fun.
She'd love that.
She would love that.
Don't- I don't want to be there, but
My show is opening in August, so it's my first time directing, second time directing, I guess. So
have you done a show since COVID started?
No, I haven't. The last show I did was, I think I did chess. The show
Oh.
chess. Don't
Yeah.
say anything.
No,
What a terrible
that was the name
one
of it, was
to-
It's
it?
called chess.
It was so bad.
Michelle.
I'm sorry. It was bad. I
All
thought
right.
it
I
was
mean,
a joke.
That's not a good one to end on.
I didn't know I was ending. But,
Yeah.
Maybe that's what caused the problems.
No. Oh, we were supposed to do Beauty and the Beast, I guess.
Oh yeah,
That was happening.
Yeah, but you
then
never did it.
We never did it. Yeah.
I was sad. I'm sad about that still.
I am too. It's going to be a pretty impressive production, but
That was going to be okay, probably.
oh, well,
Yeah, I'm gonna head out to see you at some point, Chris.
Yeah, that's what you say.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If Vegas doesn't work out, maybe we should try to go to Seattle.
and by Vegas.
Are you
Layover
saying
in
goodbye to it?
Vegas.
Oh,
No.
We could meet in Vegas and drive to Seattle.
yeah.
How
sounds
far is that?
horrible. That's a long
Oh, really
drive.
far. Yeah.
I feel like I really have to see more of the U.S. Like I'm missing a whole part.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot of it.
it's a big.
We could go up to Canada if you visit.
I've never been there either.
Also, that's not the U.S.
I know, but I'm just
All right.
throwing other
Fair
places
enough.
in.
Fair enough. If you said I need to see a lot of the U.S., you said let's go to Canada.
We need to get a cabin for Thanksgiving or something one year.
Don't I want to stay in a cabin? I do. I do.
Well, that's because you live in the dark.
I also want to go to a
makes
dude
sense.
ranch. I don't know.
Yeah,
No?
a dude. That's the next step for you.
They may have those in Vegas.
You don't want to go to a dude ranch?
Yeah, that's a
Chris?
different kind of dude.
Oh. I mean the real one with horses.
No, horses kind of scare me actually.
Seriously?
Have you ever been like
On a
next
horse?
to like a legit horse?
Yeah.
But like
it scares you?
like
you're
a
afraid it's gonna
horse.
tramp- like
Have you
it's-
never been horseback riding?
no. What,
Have
have
you
I
been
ever been
horseback
horseback riding?
Yeah.
I'm the fifth of 6 children. Like
Mom
what do you
never
mean?
took me horseback
Yeah,
riding.
That's true.
Who did?
That's a good point.
The Girl Scouts and then my dear friend Karen and her mother.
I can't
We went
think
to a
of
dude ranch.
something that you should do less than ride a horse.
Why? Why?
You on a horse. I don't picture it.
Why?
Because you can't get up on it.
No,
They
I
have
mean
a little
horse. A horse killed Superman, so
Is this
What?
real?
No.
Christopher Reeves.
Oh. No. Well,
It didn't kill him. It
years
just,
later.
So
It was a slow death.
if it could do that to Superman, then
It also
what
killed
would it
Bonnie
do to
Blue
me?
Butler.
Oh God, these
In
are
God with the
fictitious
Wind.
people. Well, not Christopher Reeves, but I mean,
And Gone with the Wind, it killed her daughter,
Yeah.
what's her name?
Bonnie Blue Butler.
Yeah.
And her father.
Multiple family members were killed in Gone with the Wind by a horse.
All I'm saying is
But it got out of his
They were
memory.
horses, they're beautiful, but dangerously
They
beautiful.
scare you.
Yeah. A horse
Okay.
will fuck you up, man.
No, I mean that's true. But I think anything can. Something like a cow, a camel. Have you
Yeah.
ridden on a camel or an elephant?
No.
Oh, we
Wait a
have.
second. Wait a second. Hold up.
We have.
I gotta stop this right
No.
now.
When did you ride on an elephant?
You think you could get killed by a camel?
They spit right in your eye.
Spitting isn't
I mean,
gonna kill
if-
you.
Do they kick? If you're behind a camo, it
Yes,
could kick
I
you.
bet you it kicks.
Camels don't
It could
kick.
trample you. It could run you down.
Do you remember
I don't think a
riding
camel
on a
can get a
camel
lot of
or
speed.
an elephant? We did it.
A
I
cow, I'm not sure a cow could kill you.
Mom, where do we ride on a camel and or an elephant?
There's a lot of this we can't.
There's
have
no
in this
shot.
episode.
You've
Yeah, it was
ridden
like
on
in
an
a zoo.
elephant.
I did so on an
Yeah,
elephant
we
at a
did
carpet.
right out of a zoo. At
Yeah.
a zoo, we rode
And a
an elephant.
camel. I was in the the camel.
That's true.
We could probably hear Dad yelling in the background in the recording, so
No,
Yeah.
he's yelling at Grayson.
maybe we need to rent a sound room or something.
Yeah.
Or make him talk quieter.
Next time, since you're just using one mic, you could like just go lay in bed in the guest room and just talk.
We could. Well, I think what we want in this season is to kind of talk about things that matter, not just about camels and shit.
Did you guys see the Airbnb stuff about Ukraine?
No.
Have you seen that? So
No.
people are booking Airbnbs in Ukraine to give money to Ukrainians to
Oh,
help
that's
them out.
nice.
Oh.
My buddy from work did it, and then at like 3 a.m. the guy messaged him and was like thanking him and stuff.
Oh,
This
that's
Ukrainian
wonderful.
man. So that matters.
I think it's
Yeah.
fair to say that we support Ukraine
Yeah, maybe you should
I
rent
think
an
so.
and
Airbnb.
not Russia. Let's just say that out loud.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah.
And in that note, the podcast is going to donate $1,000 to Airbnb for the Ukrainians.
We'll
Jason,
take it out
thank
of our
you.
budget.
Yes, Jason.
Never mind.
Nope,
I'm gonna
nope.
bleep that.
He's our chief giving officer. He's our CGO, chief giving officer.
Yeah. And you're an SOB.
Secretary of bullshit. First of all, don't be so mean to me,
I'm
both
sorry.
of you.
So
You
we're
both
gonna
call me a
have
bitch.
we're
That's
gonna
not
try to
nice.
do this weekly, barring we're gonna try to shoot for
Yeah.
the same amount of episodes, I think.
Yeah, but maybe we just keep on going because our little break turned into like a year.
Well, thank God we broke
Fine.
because a lot happened.
Yeah, a lot did happen.
I mean, yeah.
I don't got much going on now. And I think this is like a good time. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
time-wise, we're at like 30 minutes. Like, I think this is... I don't think we should go like hour anymore.
No, I think 45 minutes at the most. I think is good.
I was
We don't
gonna
have to
say
this
30,
with the people
35.
because this is embarrassing.
I thought we were about to wrap up. That's
Oh.
all.
No, well, the first episode I
one.
think can be this long because, I think. But as episodes go on,
I've never
stop
been so
shaking your head.
disappointed in the both of you.
Michelle,
You're airing our business.
we're not airing our business.
We're
I'm
just
trying to
talking
say,
about it.
We're hoping to like add some different stuff this season.
Like,
Don't
Different
ask us
conversations.
what that is because Jason keeps saying that, but he doesn't.
Yeah, what
I
does that
have
mean?
ideas. I have ideas.
Oh,
Just
apparently he
different
has
guests.
ideas.
Different
Oh, him and the
subjects.
guests.
You have to stop talking to each other. Like,
What?
as things happen to you, like, you have to keep it for the
like
podcast.
during the week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, what a boring podcast. If we stop
No,
talking,
no.
just we can call it
Keep
like,
things secret. Keep it safe.
middle-aging podcast silence.
So okay, so do you have a teaser for next week? What were you thinking? Do we have a topic to talk about? He doesn't. He's looking at me
I'm
with
not
What's
the
some
blank
middle
eyes.
aging
I'm not-
stuff?
Talking.
Maybe you'll get kidney stones or something.
That's not really
I got
middle-aging.
gallbladder stones or gallstones, and that was not good.
Yeah,
Maybe-
let's have a whole episode about your gallstones.
Well, Dad brought up something that was kind of interesting, and we can think about that. He thinks we should talk about or spend some time talking about things that are just like regular things, but for some reason, like bother us.
His first subject
Yes.
was that he's annoyed by the alphabet.
Yes, no,
That's not
true.
a good
And-
start.
But
That's not a good
let me
start.
tell you. Let me
I'm
defend him.
annoyed people can read.
No, he's saying
Yeah.
there's the letter V, there's the letter W, and then you have
How do you say
W.
words?
and B and U, but then the word W is really made out of two V's, so he doesn't understand why it's
Well,
not
it's
called
not a double
double
V.
V.
It's not two letters together.
But
Well,
when
you don't-
Why is it called a double U?
Wait a second. When the W was first created, you don't know if it had curvy bottoms.
Well, that's how I do
and
a
then we
W.
changed it to pointy ones
Yeah.
later on.
Yeah. So anyway,
So it
I
could have
think
been
on that
two
note-
W's.
I think on that note, we better close this episode out because we've gone completely off the rails.
no, but
Curvy
maybe that's what
bottoms?
we. Maybe
It's
that's
weird to
what
think
we,
about letters, right? Like, who
Yeah.
called a B for the first time?
Yeah.
Like, who made that? Language is cool.
I agree.
All I know is at no point in this podcast are we allowed to talk about Bruno.
Oh, I love this song. I love it.
Pop culture reference.
We don't talk about Bruno. No, no.
Not yet,
See,
That's it.
once you start singing,
Yeah,
you have to go.
But yeah, so
Made it.
maybe something like that next week. We'll have a sidebar and come up with some ideas.
Well, as always,
Yeah.
all of our listeners all over the world.
Yes, it's like
'cause
the
we
UN.
do have listeners in other countries.
They've probably
Um,
left.
Shoot, yep, this did it.
We'll get back to you next week
Please,
with our.
any subject matters, ideas, anything you want us to kind of talk about, please send them to our email address, which is Chris. What's our email address?
Keep talking. Let me find it. I forgot.
I was gonna say. I think.
Should I
It's,
do another take? Chris, what is our email address? Chris?
I think it's
Middle
middleaging podcast 01@gmail.com.
yeah. Has anyone been checking
So
that?
let's solidify that.
No.
Maybe our
Um,
Indian
Middle,
I
followers.
guess
middle
you're
aging.
not doing
no,
everything.
not 01. Middle aging podcast 1@gmail.com.
So our email address is one more time.
Middle aging podcast 1@gmail.com. I have to remember what the password is.
Yeah, so I guess you haven't been doing everything. So there you go. All right. Well, on that note, This
I'm
was
pissed.
fun.
I'm gonna
It
delete the
was.
recording.
No.
I think that's good. We covered camels and Michelle's speaking weird all of a sudden. So there's a
It's,
good
yeah. I gotta
We
get
figured
back
out
into
some
this.
audio problems, how to take a interesting approach, but I think it'll be fine.
And I think what we've learned is that look, we can share a microphone and everything's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good lesson. All
right.
right. Well, that we'll. I guess we'll see you next time.
See you later.
Adios.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.